Yeah, it's gonna be hard, bro.
The true purpose of education is to create possibility. Imagine a program that is tailored to you. A program that believes in flexibility, personalization, forward thinking, project-based learning, and educating the whole child. Education has changed a lot in the last couple decades. Technology has completely changed our learning experience and has made it more personal and interactive. It's important that education evolves with these new learning styles. At St. James Parish Virtual Academy, we prepare our students to thrive in a world that requires creativity, innovative thinking, and an ability to communicate in person and virtually. It's personalized, flexible, self-paced, ongoing communication, engaging and interactive, collaborative, challenging, and there is a career and college-ready curriculum.
I feel like I can rule the world. I know I could be what I want to. Above all, be yourself all the time. Let no one tell you what you can't do. It's all about life and progression, motivation and the lessons and the blessings that come with it all. And if you feel like quitting, don't stop. Keep going.
Communication has drastically changed from traditional brick and mortar school to virtual learning. I find that I am making much more contact with students and parents through the virtual program. They get at least 2 to 3 emails a week on top of phone calls, and there's constant communication even after hours.
Communications changed a great deal, but yet at the same time, some things are the same. For example, they're the same that parents still have the opportunity to connect with us at any time that they need, but different because of the way we do it.
My plan of action, if a student is struggling, I'll call and ask if they need any assistance. I also review the data to make sure the students are doing what they need to do, and I use the data to pinpoint exactly what the problem is. If there is a problem, I'm going to reteach the lesson.
I was able to work at my own pace, not having a teacher, let you know when this had to be done. Even though if you work late, that's the worst it could get for you, but I was able to work at my own pace, and that's what I like about it.
You could work at your own pace and time. You could do more stuff that you couldn't do whenever you was going to school full time, and it's flexible.
In the virtual setting, at the beginning of the semester, their plan of action is set forth by the Edgenuity program that we use. All students have a course map, which is dated, so they know exactly what they should do each day to stay on pace. We understand that since you're at home doing it on your own virtually, that you may get ahead, you may get behind. So we work with kids that may be ahead of pace or behind pace to help them know what needs to be done on a daily and weekly basis to stay on target with their learning.
Our students are provided services through Google Meets and daily or weekly phone calls. I do communicate very often, and I am available whenever for the students and parents to reach me when they need assistance.
I think virtual learning is here to stay. The program became much larger with COVID, but I think that some people have realized that it's a better way of learning for them. In the future with St. James Parish Virtual Learning, I hope to see more Zoom or Google Meets. I hope to see more sessions that they can come in one-on-one with the teachers, where we weren't able to do a lot of that with COVID. So I think the future is very bright for virtual.
And has definitely increased in the virtual environment. We are able to contact parents and students a minimum of 3 times a week. We contact them through email. They come in to the virtual academy. We call them, so they are very aware of where their child is at any moment, as well as their current grades and where their strengths and weaknesses are.
We can still communicate through phones. We still call, but we do a lot of emails. And we can do some screen recordings for students that may have issues or, difficulty with some concepts in math.
You can email them and they email you back within like a couple of minutes or so.
The communication was great. If I email the teacher, they'll get back to me in less than 10 minutes and let me know how to do it.
The kids right now work on Edgenuity. If they have a difficult time with a certain topic, we reach out to them, like I said, at least 3 times a week, and so they will contact us back, the teacher, and let us know if they're having trouble with something, and they can either come to the virtual academy and we could work with them on that topic, or we can schedule a Google Meet so that we can work on them with that topic.
So we make individual plans of actions for our students. I'm in 7th and 8th grade. We keep a close look at their session log, which tracks their attendance, as well as their course maps that show their academic status, and we plan accordingly, whether we have to keep an eye on pacing or grades, and we create individual plan of actions.
What we'll do is when a parent will call us, we'll pull up that student and we'll see where they are, and we'll design some things or come up with some things that we could do to help get that student back on track. We'll tell them they need to do this for this number of hours each day. Or if it's an academic thing where they want to bring up their grade, we design a plan where we'll go back in their course map and we'll see what things did they have success with, whether it was a quiz or a test or a cumulative exam.
It gave me a different experience because you have no teacher by your side to help you all the time. So like you really gotta get this down and be able to know how to do it.
My students are assisted with a lot of note-taking skills. I am there daily to help them with their answers. If they have trouble, we use the guided questions, and we do the Google Meets and the phone calls to make sure that they know what they're doing and they're achieving their goals.
It helped me manage my sports career because I had more time to work on it, because usually at school, you're there from like 7 to 2:30, but being able to work at my own pace, I was able to focus on sports some more.
In the future, I hope we can build deeper connections with our students. This year was quite difficult with the quarantine and the pandemic. However, for next year, I hope we could build deeper connections with our students, get to know them better, give for their successes, and just get to know our students better. I think that's very important for student success, a good teacher-student relationship.
So they just let us know what it is they're having trouble with, and before they take any assessment, we work with them.
Virtual learning.
Flexible education.
Virtual learning. Flexible education.
Virtual learning has an equalizing power that is undeniable. For many students, online education is a fantastic option that removes barriers and nurtures students to achieve their goals. St. James Parish Schools, where learning is a reality. Register today